Myers, when we get justice for you, it can make a big difference in your life. Here's what that means. Insurance offer, $100,000. Our result, $4.65 million. Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Any crime is unacceptable to us, and we know that everyone standing here today knows that we must continue to approach this issue with urgency and precision.
Right now at 11 a.m., violent crime down across the city of Los Angeles, but just how much did it drop? We're taking a close look at the 2024 statistics just released. An investigation is underway after a nurse in Pasadena was attacked. Details on what led to the violence between her and a patient. And grab your jackets because the winds are starting to pick up. This is a live look at the Angeles National Forest. The camera bouncing around. Coming up, we'll have details on a wind advisory that's expected to take effect in some parts of Southern California. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer. Giovanna has the morning off, and as we just mentioned, some areas are expected to see some windy conditions later today. Meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo is in with a check of your day's forecast. Brianna.
Good morning. Not all of us will probably see rain today, but there will definitely be some light passing showers possible throughout the afternoon and tonight. But most of us will be seeing some wind and cooler temperatures compared to yesterday. So a little different compared to the beautiful day we had yesterday. We're back to a little cooler. Live Mega Doppler 7000 showing some of that light rain making its way really over areas of Central California, the Central Coast, up near Kern County. And a lot of this is really going to be north of us, and we'll just be getting the tail end of it. And you can see there's not a whole lot for our region yet. The very northern mountain communities of LA, Ventura County might be getting just a couple little raindrops right now. But the wind will pick up more as we get into a little later today. It's going to become more widespread. We're going to see winds 20, 35 mile per hour, gusts up to 50. And it's not just those eastern areas. It's also for the beaches, too. So once we head into later this afternoon, take a look at what happens. By lunchtime, picks up a little bit more. And then later this afternoon, that's when we start to really see some of these strong gusts blowing into areas of some of the beaches as well, getting close to about 35 to 40, close to Malibu, and exceeding 50 miles per hour inland. All right, I'll let you know what to expect for the rest of this little storm in just a bit, Philip. I'll send it back to you for now.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. LA Mayor Karen Bass today released new numbers showing a drop in violent crime across LA. Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda is live in Boyle Heights with a closer look at the data and more on how the city plans to keep Angelinos safe. Monica?
Philip, good morning. A lot of specifics given here today. We'll get to that in just a second. But part of the strategy moving forward is to make sure that the city and the police department continue to build trust with the communities that they serve here in Los Angeles. Now, a big decrease in two major violent crime categories. Number one is the people being shot in Los Angeles, as well as the homicides happening from 2024 compared to the previous year, 2023. Take a look. Up on your screen right now are some key takeaways. Homicides were down 14%, with 47 less people killed in the city of Los Angeles in 2024 compared to 2023. There was also a 19% decrease when it comes to shooting victims. Felony hit and runs also saw a drop of just over 6%. Despite the progress, local leaders acknowledge there is more work to be done.
Any crime is unacceptable to us, and we know that everyone standing here today knows that we must continue to approach this issue with urgency and precision.
The mayor and police chief acknowledge street racing is still a problem that they're actively trying to combat. Another issue they're dealing with, hiring more police officers to join the force. As far as how 2025 is looking in terms of crime, here's the police chief himself.
So far this year, we've seen a reduction in all major crime categories compared to the same time last year. We're optimistic that we can continue on the trend that we're seeing, but right now we're in a good spot.
And moving forward, Chief McDonald says a big focus again is on building that trust with the community so they can feel comfortable coming to police officers and speaking with them openly and building that relationship. Another focus, of course, on staffing and keeping the community safe. Reporting live in Boyle Heights, Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Monica, thank you. Pasadena police say they've arrested a man who attacked a nurse trying to give him medical attention. It happened last night just before 10 p.m. on North Fair Oaks near East Howard Street. Police say 23-year-old Melvin Curry was a patient at a mental hospital. He attacked a nurse with a jagged piece of wood while trying to care for him. She has a cut on the back of her head. Police did not disclose her condition. Officers were able to arrest Curry 2 blocks away. A man from Colombia is expected to plead guilty today for his part in an armed robbery at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel last August. The 22-year-old and another suspect are accused of stealing a $1 million emerald-encrusted watch from a tourist at the hotel restaurant. The other man, a 19-year-old from Venezuela, faces trial next month. Also still in question, how those two ended up with a handgun registered to former LAPD officer Christopher Dorner, you saw just moments ago. He killed 4 people before he died in a standoff with police 12 years ago. The suspects are believed to be a part of a crime tourism group who traveled to the U.S. to engage in high-value theft. The northbound side of the 101 at Carmen Drive in Camarillo is fully open again. All lanes were shut down for about 6 hours while CHP investigated a fatal crash. Deputies say 2 cars collided. Right around 3 a.m., 2 people were killed. Another was injured. CHP has not released any details of the victims in the crash. Traffic was diverted at Carmen Drive while CHP investigated. But again, all lanes are now reopened. In Beverly Hills, parts of Wilshire Boulevard will close today for a metro project. That means heavy traffic in the area for the next 3 weeks during construction at the Wilshire Rodeo Metro Station. 4 blocks of Wilshire between El Camino Drive and Crescent Drive will be closed to all traffic through April 7th, and that includes the Beverly and Wilshire intersection. Metro is removing a deck and restoring roads for the Purple D line. It was a staple in many young girls' closets. Now Forever 21 is filing for bankruptcy again. We'll have details on what's next for the clothing retailer. And this is a story we've been following.